What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again with another episode of Unjust You. Guys, really real quick. I'm not going to do a recap on this episode because, surprise, as always, I've already read the episode and it did not save the first time. So hopefully you are seeing this video. If not, just know I'm crashing out somewhere and going crazy. But just know that I've already read this episode, so it'll probably be a quick video. Well, not really quick, but I probably won't have much to say since I've already read it. But if you guys do need a recap, I'll put the previous episode in the description box. But let's just jump into this episode, y'all. It's the tea. But we would have a partner that would satisfy their board. We would have a merger that would satisfy our board. Both companies would be reborn, hold a monopoly over the entire city, and the world. And both of us would achieve what we always wanted, to be able to step down and our children take over. All you have to do is marry Belinda. Are you on crack? What the hell are you talking about? I know it seems extreme, but extreme? Understatement of the year. Gigi, calm down. No, I will not calm down. What the hell do you think this is? Your obsession with marrying me off like some kind of prize mare? This isn't a Jane Austen novel. I'm nobody's property. I will not be bought and sold. It isn't about that. Gigi, at this late stage, there is no time. If this was 2 years ago, I would suggest you two get to know each other. See if this can happen naturally. Clearly your father tried with Stone and it clearly backfired. Shocker. Well, just leave it for a moment. Sorry, do I not get a say? We discussed this. Anyway, we have to acknowledge that the fact that you are both women, and yes, this is 2025, and yes, you have rights, and hashtag me too, but you and I both know that investors and shareholders that make up the board are ancient white men, some of them maybe even twice my age, and that's saying something because I'm no spring chicken. They have old-fashioned ideals, and this is the bottom of the ninth. The only way to convince them that you two are serious partners is marriage. It doesn't have to be immediate. We can have time to draw up new prenups and arrange how the businesses will be split. But I believe I speak for everyone when I say we don't want our lives' work being cut up and sold off. We don't want it falling into the wrong hands. You're both extremely capable. We just need to convince the board of that long enough for a full merger to commence. Both parties willing, we can have it all done within a year, maybe 2 max. And then you can decide what you want to do. Of course. One small problem though. Belinda is married. So unless you're expecting me to get into some kind of sister wife situation, I think that throws a spanner in the works. Gigi, I'm done with this conversation. I'm calling a cab. Gigi, you need to think about this. If you walk away from this, you walk away from everything. We lose everything. And whose fault is that? Who backed up Whitney and threw their own fucking daughter to the wolves? You reap what you sow, and you've truly fucked us over. We have a chance to make this right. Your pride is the only thing standing in your way now. If you guys don't remember in the last episode, just real quick, is that Kenneth was looking up information about Belinda and found out Belinda is married to a girl named Melinda? Something that starts with an M. Please think it over. I'm going to my room until the car arrives. I can't talk to you people. This is madness. Talk to her, Belinda. She knows you're married. She thinks you're married. You need to explain. We heard what she has to say. I'm not going into lines and get my head bit off. Belinda, you will go and put this right so she doesn't think you're another Highlander like Stone. Now. Mama said, girl, one thing about it, girl, I'm not finna be poor. I done worked too hard and I done got too old to be a poor woman. Girl, go in there and make this merger work and stop playing. Fine. Gigi, what the hell do you want? I want to talk to you. Unleash hell on her. Listen to what she has to say. I mean, we don't want to unleash hell on her because we kind of just don't want to talk to her. Girl, we're not trying to get married for no business. Like, we got somebody, even though it's been a lot of ups and downs, and recently a lot of downs with that person. We got somebody. Like, girl, we don't want to get married because then where does that leave up? We'll just listen to what she has to say. What about this whole situation? Buddy here, I thought you wanted to talk to me about your wife. Perhaps try to explain why you were flirting with me behind your back. Or is this one of those she's in New York and I'm in London, so it doesn't count kind of deals? Or maybe she's cheated on you with that gas Either way, I'm not interested. I've dealt with one cheating slut. I don't need to add another to my tally. Will you let me speak? Why? So you can just lie your way out of it? You think I don't know what people like you are like? I spent my life around people like you. Oh, have you? Yes. So I know exactly what you are. And what am I? A corporate soulless bitch. I've met many other. That makes you the fucking expert then. I didn't realize you were an anthropologist as well as a drama queen. Did you just call me a drama queen? Did I stutter? You hotly, arrogant, conceited, also a thesaurus. My, you are a jack of all trades. Get out! Not without saying what I came here to say. What more could you possibly have to say? You came into my house to try and trick my dad into some corporate takeover where I'm to be sold off as part and parcel of my company. You spend weeks stalking me when you're already married and act like stalking you? Who's the conceited one now? You're not that special, Gigi Huntington. I can see you spent your life being told that you are. Perhaps to someone held up a mirror. Ooh, she didn't have to eat her like that. You are insufferable. You never let up. No wonder they call you the ball breaker. How do you... You're not the only one that can do a freaking Google search. Some of us are just slightly more proficient than others. What does that mean? It means you got the wrong end of the stick, and the longer you keep shouting about it, the bigger the idiot you'll end up looking like. Oh, I got the wrong end of the stick. You didn't get married in spring of 2012 to Margaret, whatever her name is? Yes, I did. April 30th to be precise. And you got divorced, when was it? I didn't. Oh, so sorry. What stick did I have the wrong end of? Or are you going to like toy and be all like, oh, we got along, she never put out, so I left her, I buried the marriage and paperwork, boo, my little player. My wife, Margaret Maria Wallaby, I can still never get their last name right, died in 2016. We're going to have a moment of silence for our girl Gigi, because now she feels stupid. I can imagine how stupid she feels right now. So we're going to have a moment of silence for our girl Miss Gigi. Alright, anywho, silence. My tongue seemed to turn to ice in my mouth as my stomach flipped over. Now that I seem to finally have been able to shut you up, perhaps I can explain. Trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning, she is going to talk about her wife, and it does mention death. So if that is a problem for you, please click away, fast forward a little bit, or you can just get to the end of the episode to see what happens at the end. But we are going to look at the flashbacks of her and her wife. I loved my wife. I loved her more than I thought possible. She was an incredible human being. She and I, we fit, we balanced. She's very pretty, the wife. I felt a kind of comfort and ease to be with her. But she got these headaches. I would always say to her, go get them checked out. She was a nurse. She would just say she had drunk enough water that day, until one day she fainted. And they finally found out. Glioblastoma, stage 4. And my beautiful wife, my other half, my love, was gone in a matter of weeks. Like sand slipping through my fingers, I watched her waste away until there was nothing left. That's really sad. So no, Gigi Know-It-All Huntington, I regret to inform you that I am not divorced, nor was my marriage annulled. I wish it had been that easy. She was widowed. I wish that I could have hated her and left her behind, but I loved her like no other, and she left me unwillingly, alone on this earth. Not to be some slag, not that it's any of your damn business, but I haven't dated or even been intimate with anyone since she passed. The first person I ever had any kind of connection with is standing in this room right now giving me hell. And what's even more crazy to me, I don't mind. I don't mind that you're losing your shit and shouting at me. I think you should shout at me every day and I'd never get bored. I don't want this arrangement. I don't want this marriage. I want to take you out on a date. I want to woo you. I want to explore this connection that I never thought I'd feel again. But clearly I'm not allowed to do that. Clearly my life is just always meant to be fucked up and never simple. So instead, all I can do is offer you is a bargain. I want this deal to go through because I love my job, I love my family and my company. I am happy for it to proceed as a business deal and play the part of your daughter's life to appease the board. I would not ask you for anything you're not willing to give. I just want your professional compliance. I want us to be partners professionally. Do I still want to take you out to dinner? Yes, of course I do. But I respect that you now seem to loathe my existence, so I will push anything. I will play along with whatever role you cast me in. Just please know I hold you in the highest regard. I will never ever disrespect you. I will be having lunch tomorrow at the Ivy. If you decide you would like to go ahead with the merger, please come and meet me. If not, I wish you the very best for the future. And I apologize for imposing so much. It was never my intention. She turned to leave. Wait, Belinda? Yes. I'm so sorry. Why are you sorry? I'm so sorry I was so awful to you. I'm sorry I brought this all up. I'm sorry for what happened. This wouldn't have needed to be discussed anyway. If we choose to move ahead, we can't go into this with our eyes closed. We need to be open and honest with each other or this will never work. You still want to work with me after I've been so horrible? Gigi, I still want to do everything with you. How can I resent you for being so fierce when that is a quality I admire you so ardently? You thought I was playing you and you gave me what for? Would it be weird to say I'm slightly turned on? Probably. Then I won't say a word. I'm going to leave now as I think our fathers are probably exhausted the amount of time they can spend alone together. This is all very new to them. If you want to join me for lunch tomorrow, we'll think about it. I'll think about it. Please do. I'm not your enemy, Gigi. I could be your friend if you just give me a chance. As she left, I felt an overwhelming sensation of guilt and sadness wash over me. The poor broken girl in front of me. She had laid everything out before me, and I mean, again, for me, Belinda, if she would have came in early in the story, before we did all this stuff with Bo, then I feel like I would feel differently, but, I could feel just kind of sad for her, more than like, oh my god, I love her so much. I felt so sorry for her. This poor, beautiful woman that I didn't think I could ever reciprocate feelings for. I spent a few minutes in my room waiting for them to leave and delaying my car until I felt brave enough to face my father. Did you talk to her? I did. And I don't know. This is all too much. I know it is. I know this is a lot of change, but this way the two companies can protect their own interests. We both have things to lose, and that Belinda girl seems very reasonable. Must take after her mother because her father is stubborn as a mule. Yes, Belinda is very reasonable, very level-headed. Have you made a decision? No. I will. She asked me to meet her for lunch tomorrow to go over the arrangement and eat the thing tonight, and then I will decide. Please, I know I've made some terrible mistakes, but this, I know it is asking a lot of you, but it could make things right. Temporary sacrifice for a long-term gain. And who knows, maybe this girl of little bias is just what you need to get over with me. Perhaps. Good night, Father. You'll let me know your decision? Yes, tomorrow I will. Good. I'll have the legal team on standby. If this goes ahead, we need to move quickly before the board can name Whitney as the new CEO. Alright. I arrive home, my stomach growling. That was fast. Kenneth, do you live here now? No, but I need to veg out and watch some trash TV after my food. I love how Kenneth is still at our house. I saved you some, by the way. Oh, thank God, I'm starving. What are we watching? Hell's Kitchen. I love how Kenneth, since the last episode, still has not left. Kenneth is still in our house. In his house. Excellent. What's the sound? Someone's at the door. I'll go. That's it, Gordon. Tell them what pitiful failures they are. Bo? Gigi, I'm so sorry. Please let me in so I can explain. Alright guys, and that is the end of the episode. That's the end of the episode. I hope that you guys see this, because if you don't, I'm going to lose my mind. But that's all that I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, guys, I will see you in the